after college. I was sort of, and I'd waited a long time before I even started working on this book because I had this idea that it had, like, it took me a long time, as I mentioned, to find the courage. But then also, once I started writing the book, it took me like 6 months to write the last 20 pages just because I was like, oh no, when I finish this book, I'm going to have to do something with it. And I was just so
Putting it off.
afraid of that. I was putting it off, and you know, I was really lucky in that the manuscript, like the agent selling the book, it all went really quickly. And sometimes I wonder if that's also because I held on to it for so long and I was waiting for it to be perfect. And I think a lot about the years that I spent sort of working on this instead of, like, you know, trying to do as much as possible. And I think a lot of it is sort of finding a way to shut out external and internal voices and just kind of committing your stories to writing. It's also finding a group of friends or writing peers who can force you to send your writing to them. And so they can say, no, this is good. You need to do something with it. I also think it's recognizing the traits in yourself, in your story, that you are uncompromising about. And, like, you know, these things will never change about my story, no matter what feedback I get, because it's important to me. And that's sort of with Milagro and Lulu, they both undergo a really big journey, but it doesn't require them to change anything about the things they love, the way that they dress, the way they carry themselves in the world. I think that, you know, holding on to your core values, building a community around you, even if it's not, you know, as official as like a grad school seminar or something, and then having people who will hold you to getting your stuff out there is probably like the best way, for me, was the best way to kind of conquer that imposter syndrome.